The category is What the Trans, darling?
Ho, ho, ho! Hello, everyone, and welcome to this most queenly of speeches. I am Her Majesty Ashley Talbot, and I wish you a cracking Christmas, a smashing solstice, a happy Hanukkah, a killer Kwanzaa, and several other alliterative holiday greetings appropriate to this time of year. The common thread among them being that it's the middle of winter in the Northern Hemisphere, and traditionally it's a good time to get together, stay warm, have some nice food, presents are exchanged, and then usually everyone takes a nap on the sofa while something no one's really that bothered about but won't cause an argument is playing on the television. For this festive fun time, I will be at home in Manchester, with my girlfriend and assorted queer people all coming over for excessive calorie consumption, unwise amounts of alcohol, and some party games, which, in deference to it nearly being Space Year 2020, we'll be doing on a Nintendo Switch. We've taken the tradition of a family Christmas and just made it gayer. Although, that whole tradition of Christmas in particular being a family time is actually pretty new. Celebration of Christmas was largely on the wane in the 18th and 19th centuries, in part because of moral hand-wringing over large numbers of poor people getting drunk, and the capitalists of the period disliked it for pretty much the same reason. This is actually noted in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, which almost single-handedly resuscitated and repositioned Christmas as a big family event and caused, well, something of a resurgence in Decemberous celebrations. And of course, the idea of a midwinter celebration is much, much older than that, as are most of the trappings that we associate with it. The Yule log, the tree, the boughs of holly, and several other traditional Christmas things come from much older pagan festivals and were co-opted when Christianity became the dominant religion in Europe. Just as an aside, I really wanted to go into more detail about this, but I'm conscious that this is me doing a niche trans podcast's wryly amusing Christmas speech, and not me doing a TED Talk on the impact of pre-Christian mythology on modern queer identities. And more's the pity, frankly. So all of which is my needlessly academic way of pointing out that the holidays, quite a lot like the people that celebrate them, will change over time. They evolve as we do. Like right now, Christmas has evolved into some techno-capitalist wet nightmare where citizens go deep into debt just trying to buy presents for their loved ones. So maybe let's try and avoid that. I am lucky to be where I am and to be able to spend this time with my chosen family. Big city living does have some perks, like a load of other nervous queer people to connect to so that we're all a little bit less alone. Now that's not an option for everybody, and it can be really hard to find support at this time of year, and especially if we've been excluded from a traditional family Christmas because of who we are. And that doesn't have to be a situation where the exclusion is overt, like don't come here for Christmas. You might be at home for the holidays but still have to cope with microaggressions or misgendering. And if this is you, my heart does go out to you because I've been there. And it sucks. But you can make it through. And even on Christmas Day, there are people ready to support you if you're having a really hard time. Our friends at the LGBT Foundation and its helpline can be reached over Christmas on 0345 330 3030. And if you're not in a position to perhaps speak on the phone, you could email them at helpline@lgbt.foundation. They're taking calls from 12 till 6 each day over the holidays with the exception of the 28th and 29th. Brighton and Hove LGBT Switchboard are also open over the holidays and can be reached at 01273 204050 each day except for Christmas Day itself and Saturday 29th. Now, both of those organisations are a great place to get support if you're finding things difficult, and that's the case no matter what time of year it is, but I wanted to flag that they're open for business when some people are going to need it the most. So that's nearly it from me, but before I go, I'll just say that the next year may bring some things that we may find it hard to face. But if there's one thing I've learned about the trans community, it's that we are survivors when we pull together. So let's pull together, work to carve out a little corner of sanity for ourselves and endure as best we can. Now, I really do hope you find a way to have a relaxed and enjoyable festive fun times, and Michelle and I will be back, of course, bright and early in the new year, so we will speak to you all very soon. Stay safe, everybody. Happy holidays!